A common thing that all big-time rich people have in common is that they had a clear idea and vision that they dwelled on constantly for years before they achieved what they saw in mind for their future. How does one go about this? Just imagine a better future for themselves, and all of a sudden, there it is, after years and lots of times when you had the opportunity to stop and give up countless times. There is no one-size-fits-all. That's why not everyone succeeds at the lifelong game of chasing success. A big factor that set these 1%ers apart is that there is an amount of sheer willpower in these individuals that will not settle for less. That's why you are average. Because when life gets difficult, you settle for less and give up temporary struggle for comfort and achieve less for yourself. And also, if your vision for your future had included real-world struggles on the path to your riches, then you wouldn't have settled for less so easily. For these reasons, you need to have the strongest willpower and a drive to break the mold and discontinue to be average. The power of your mind dwelling in these hopes and visions for your future are simply staggering when you do it right. Now imagine you have a specific house you want to own someday, or a specific lifestyle, or a car collection, maybe a community of people you want to give back to, or perhaps a cause or charitable organization you want to start so that you can have your name on buildings. Maybe you want to own a cash-flowing business that would mean you would never have to worry about money ever again. Would that not pique your interest? These goals in your mind have to be as clear and detailed in your mind as possible, so that it can become easier to achieve when it's all clear in your head. Now, it's not as simple as just thinking and daydreaming about your future and eventually it will come true. There is no such thing as something for nothing. Your vision has to include what you will do along the way to your goal and what kind of work or service or trade you'll give. This is extremely important because that is just the real world, and that's how it will have to play out as you go along seeing your wants and needs to fulfillment. You need to have a taste of things to come in your future. So, for example, if you are going to own a certain car in the future, then you should go see this in particular, and maybe sit in it and drive it even before you could ever afford it. Why should you do this before you can afford it? Because once you have smelled the leather and seen the car, and you know in your heart that this is exactly what you'll have in the future, then as soon as you leave the car to go back to your normal life, your subconscious will already be working in the background trying to figure out ways to get back into that car. Isn't that wild? This one simple thing of going to see what you are desiring most for your future makes your subconscious start working on ways to get back to said object you desire, such as a powerful tool that everyone has but doesn't know how to leverage. Now just apply these steps to not just a car. It could be anything in your vision: a house, business, lifestyle, franchise, you name it. Your mind is so powerful, and all one needs to do is use more for improving every day by having something to strive for in your future. Everyone has the choice to be all they can be, but often choose being comfortable and completely mediocre. So please don't do that, and please dress up and show up every day. Think on your future and picture you in that house with the car collection and the exotic country you always dreamed of going to.